Hello there, this is Earl Bryant coming at you from the New York City suburbs of Long Island, and it's time once again for Pearls from Earl, where it is my mission to educate, edify, and encourage excellence in every area of your life. Today's Pearl is simply called Avoid the Wrong Crowd. When we were children, many of us were told by our parents, by guardians, by adults who cared about us, that we needed to avoid kids who were going to be a negative influence on our lives, kids that they called bad news, kids who were considered nothing but trouble, who were always up to no good, and because they were afraid that their negative influence was going to rub off on us and cause us to get into all kinds of trouble, as we might fall victim to something called guilt by association. And for the most part, we took their advice, we stayed out of trouble, we avoided kids who were nothing but trouble, and it pretty much served us well. So much so that it got to the point where, as grown-ups who had children ourselves, we taught our kids the same lesson. We told them to avoid the wrong crowd. We told them to stay away from kids that were bad news, who were nothing but trouble, because we didn't want them to have guilt by association, and we wanted the best for our children as well. And while it served us as kids and it served our children well, taking that advice, there's been a little bit of a problem. And the problem is this: many of us have become adults and we kind of took that advice and we just tossed it in the trash and said, well, I really don't need to do that anymore. That really doesn't matter. I can hang with anybody I want. It just doesn't matter. Well, is that really true? According to Charlie Tremendous Jones, you will be the same person in 5 years that you are right now, except for two things: the books that you read and the people that you associate with. And another gentleman, it may have been Zig Ziglar or Jim Rohn, I can look it up and give you the exact quote below this video later on, said that everyone has the average income of their 5 closest friends. Well, guess what? If your 5 closest friends are struggling to make ends meet, guess who else is struggling to make ends meet more than likely? You fall within that range. Because the people that you associate with rub off on you positively or negatively. They're people that can be bad news in your life, but you think, well, because you're an adult, it doesn't matter, or you fool yourself into thinking, well, you can handle it, that it really isn't going to affect you all that much, and it just really shouldn't be a problem. But for a lot of people, it is. And here's another way that you can tell. There are some people that say they have goals and dreams that they want to achieve in life, but they're reluctant to go after them. They might be dreams that they had in their lives as children, but they either stall on it, they delay, they give up entirely. And a big reason why, I believe, is because you're hanging around people who have discouraged you from pursuing those dreams, and they tell you that they really don't matter, that it doesn't do any good, doesn't make a difference, and you might as well just give up on that and just settle into being mediocre, being average, just being comfortable. And here's a sure way to tell that the people in your life are bad news and that they're giving you a hard time. Besides the fact that they would mock you, ridicule you, and make fun of you when you're trying to do something different with your life, something better with your life, something that they wouldn't do. When it comes to things that they're doing that don't serve them well, things that really don't have any meaning, don't have any purpose, don't have any significance, and aren't going to contribute to their success, one thing that they are going to do with you is try to get you to do the same thing that they're doing. And it could be something extreme like drinking, smoking, doing drugs, or it could just be something simple like not putting your hand to the plow, so to speak, and not trying to improve yourself, trying to stretch yourself, trying to make yourself better. They will do what they can to prevent you from excelling because they don't want to be excellent themselves. They want to be mediocre, they want to be average, they want to be comfortable, they want to be okay with life just as it is. They just want to take life as it comes, and they want to convince you to do the same thing because they want to justify their decision for doing nothing with their lives and making nothing significant happen for themselves. They want others to basically come around and make their life worth living, but they don't want to do anything to make that happen on their own. It was Daniel Rudy Rudiger of the movie Rudy who said this. I heard the man speak one time and he made this statement. If your friends are laughing at you, picking on you, and calling you names, it's time for you to find some new friends. Now, the title of this message is Avoid the Wrong Crowd, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to kick people to the curb. It could simply mean you need to bring people of higher quality into your circle. Les Brown's high school teacher and lifelong mentor, Mr. Leroy Washington, told him to practice the principle of OQP, which means only quality people. You don't attract who you want, you attract who you are. And what basically Mr. Washington was telling Les Brown at that young age was, if you want to attract better quality people in your life, you need to become a person of better quality. You need to become a higher quality person yourself. So work on developing your mind, work on developing your skill set, work on developing yourself, become a person of excellence yourself, and you will attract people of excellence into your life. People of excellence will be drawn to you like moths to a flame and like bees to honey. So instead of looking to eliminate people from your life, look to bring in higher quality people into your life, bring higher quality people into your circle. That way, people of a more positive vein will rub off on you in a more positive way, and you'll become a person of excellence, and you become a person of influence. So part of it is avoiding the wrong crowd, but a lot of it is attracting the right crowd. And the way to attract the right crowd is to become someone of value, someone of excellence, become a person worth attracting, become an attractive person. The right people will be attracted to you, and you will also attract the right people in your life. You'll be attracted to the right people, and you'll start gravitating toward them, and those people will rub off on you in a positive way. So, yes, you should avoid the wrong crowd, but at the same time, you should also learn to attract the right crowd. And that is today's Pearl from Earl. It is my hope that you got some value from it, and that if you did, do me a favor, give me a like, give me a thumbs up, and don't be stingy. Share the wealth. Share this message with people that you know can benefit from the information that you have just heard. And this is one of many lessons I have learned, especially this year, from a community of caring, loving people who, to my mind, represent the right crowd. They represent a positive influence because they're doing things to make themselves better day by day, and they're improving themselves, and they're stretching themselves, and they're becoming people of value and people of excellence. And those are the type of people that I gravitate to, and those are the type of people I want to have a positive influence in my life and in the lives of people that I care about. If you believe that this community of people are the kind of folks that can bring a positive influence to your life and to help you to overcome any limiting beliefs that you might have in your life and help you to avoid the wrong crowd and start attracting the right crowd in your life, I invite you to click the link that I have included below this video so that you can be taken to their website and you can check out this community for yourself and see if it's a good fit for you. And you can also take a 10-day test drive and find out if these people have the type of value and the type of quality and the type of excellence that you need to bring into your life so you can become a person of excellence yourself. 10 days for $10, you get to take a test drive and find out if these are the type of people who can bring the positive influence that you need in your life. And if during those 10 days you decide that this isn't right for you, then all you need to do is contact support and let them know you'd like your money back, and you'll get it back, no questions asked. But at the very least, you'll have the opportunity to meet people and be influenced by people of excellence who can bring things into your life to help raise you to a higher level of excellence and a higher level of influence so that you can in turn turn around and make a more positive impact on the people in your life and the people that you know and the people that you care about. This has been another Pearl from Earl. It's been my honor and my privilege to share this information with you. I hope you got some value out of it. And until the next time when we gather around, and I hope to see you right back out there, this is Earl Bryant signing off from the New York City suburbs of Long Island, saying take care, be well, be blessed and not stressed, and make it a great day. Bye for now.